Postal Service. So if you've been on, it's likely to be relevant, meaning it's probably outdated. I made a little bit of a mistake, but not really with Whatnot. I think they only do guesstimate what the final total weight of each item is once it's packed. And they know you're going to get it wrong, so they give sellers like five, what do they call them? 5 adjustments a week. And then you start having to pay for any excess postage that is getting incurred. Okay, let's talk about that. So tonight I sold some dinner plates, and I don't talk about my customer. So this is nothing to do with the customer. This has everything to do with this product. This product on its own weighs a pound approximately. Actually, I can give you the exact amount, but it wouldn't matter because with packaging, it's definitely going to be at least a pound. Actually, it's 1.5 pounds, so closer to 2 pounds. And so I sold 8 dinner plates, but the way that I did that was I put one up for auction and then said, okay, now if somebody wants to bid on the other 7 of the same pattern, I'll go get them and we can do that. Rather than change the weight and really try to guesstimate what the total package weight was going to look like, I left it alone, knowing that I'm going to use one of my adjustments. Now, I'm sort of giving myself a pep talk because I can do that like 1 time a week, and the other times I need to use for actual mistakes. So in this situation, the plates all together, so it's a good stack. That's 7 of them. Let me show you. On the scale, they come out. Ooh, I think you kind of can see it. And I'm going to try to get it where you can see it. Okay. On the scale, they come out to 12 pounds, 10.4 ounces. So whenever I'm doing my mailing, I always have to go to the next pound. So I'm already at 13 pounds. So 12 pounds, 10 ounces, or 12 pound, 1 ounce is 13 pounds. I'm already there. I know when I put these in a box and I put some bubble wrap and stuff around it, it's going to go above 13 pounds. So this is a good explainer video because with Whatnot, there's like these different thresholds. And I think one that I'm aware of, but I forgot, is the 15 pound mark. If you go above 15 pounds, I got all excited because I got some new priority mail supplies in, and these are free if you're using it with priority mail service. The adjustment, so I estimated 20 pounds. And as long as I'm not at 21, 22, or 25, we're okay. So here's how you can tell the difference between the labels. Up here at the top, this is for a priority mail package. Boxes like this, free to order. Please don't feel that you, and it's better to have an available supply when you need to order it than not to have an available supply and to have to wait for it. So I would say just order lightly if you're new at shipping online, and if you're a pro, I'm flattered that you're video. So right here we've got priority mail label, and then we've got below that what's called Ground Advantage. With Ground Advantage, I cannot use priority mail packaging. 1.5 inches. The box is, I will give you exact measurements, but look at how nicely, see how much extra space. I could really wrap it well, but the threshold that I went over is 15 pounds. So I think in that situation, the shipping feature on Mercari switched it to Ground Advantage. And Whatnot. We're talking about Whatnot. We're talking about Whatnot. If I get my platforms confused, I'm not trying to mislead someone. So on Whatnot, it switched to Ground Advantage because I was over 15 pounds. I think that their priority mail is somewhat new to the platform, but I have sold. Here it is 20 by 8 point. Okay. If you go 12 by 12 cross carrier can be large packages, that can also adjust price. And I said, wait, it typically doesn't throw the price off now, because if I wait, because I leave them up as long as I think they're going to be useful. So I weighed this box. So we're already at 14 pounds. it would possibly be possible, maybe with 1 pound of padding and stuff, to get it in this box and to keep it under 15 plates to be broken. I'm going to wrap them really well, but I'm going to have my own box. It's okay. I just wanted you to know that if you do get a label that shows a G and not a P, you need to use your own packaging supplies. However, I will be able to use the priority box things up, and we'll see if that's something interesting or not. I'll kind of in the comments. Survey box. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. It may be more, maybe less, and it may depend on when you're seeing. Obviously, if you want the most current and accurate information, go to USPS.com or ask your mail. 5 pounds ounces. There are 16 ounces in a pound. All right. I need to do a little dimensions and the numbers by 3, 6, 8, something. So 13.7 by 12 by 2.87. Itself, if you wanted to search for this, is going to be the but make sure that I got this right. Good. So this box here is a little bit bigger and it's flat rate. So make sure you're just looking at the labeling and verifying it does not say flat rate. So a mailing box is going to be weight dependent in terms of the final price. And that is, the outer dimensions are 15 by 12 by 3.125. Okay, and this item number is 1095. This is the larger mailing box. This is the medium or small mailing box. They actually do have a small, so I'd say medium. So we got large and we got medium, and I think the medium fits inside the large. There we go. Which brings me to an interesting point. Are you allowed to use more than one priority mail supply per order? And the answer that I've found and kind of come to accept, obviously, it depends on what your local post office decides. I mean, the final yay or nay vote on these things. But if you're not mixing flat rate weighed mailing supplies, so if I'm using just weighed mailing supplies, if I'm both, then yeah, actually I'm just using US priority mail supplies. I'm not going to be able to get that out easily, so I'm going to leave it in there for now. You can use more than one. Another thing you may need actually for military shipments, to be able to plain